We are live. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. We'll be looking at the futures market, especially the S&P 500 futures and the NASDAQ futures, looking at what this market's going to do today. Overnight, as you can see on the bottom right chart, this market's been up from basically couple hours after London opened, the market started to turn around. But before we get into the analysis, my name is Joseph Toussaint. I'm a trader. I've been trading for close to 2 decades now, and we gonna do this live stream every day from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. till about 12. Some days we're gonna end earlier, some days we're gonna end later. So it depends on what the market is doing. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be looking at this market together. If you have any questions, comments, please put it in the chat, and I'll definitely get to it whenever I'm able to. So, with that said, let's look at this market together. Again, the ES here, S&P, looking at the uptrend here. The 30-minute chart, I'm going to make it bigger. So, it looks like we have some fair value gaps up there that they may target. What I would like to see happening here after the market open, obviously we're not going to touch this market until it open, but we can clearly see this was resistance, this area. Now, I'd like it to come back to it and give me support. This peak right here too. So we can see some, would need a pullback, preferably to about 59.50 area to go higher. But right now, there's a pin bar on the 30 minutes, so the sellers might be stepping in as well. As you can see here, those areas were areas of transfer of power, I would call it. You know, like here, the market was going down, buyers stepping a little bit, but they got quashed. Same thing here. Market's going down, buyers stepping a little bit, they got quashed. I wouldn't be surprised if this turn around to be same thing happened in that same area, November 7th. It's about 2 weeks ago. So definitely this is an area of interest I'd like to see the market come back to and see how it reacts. Let's take a look at the NQ. NQ is already at the fair value gap. Again, this could be definitely resistance here. So very extended. You know, it's already moved from this bottom to where we are now, about almost 300 points. And here, this definitely was the high from yesterday. And we're looking at the question that we have to ask myself is this a stop run? They're going and take some people long from yesterday and just turn it around. And also we had NVIDIA earnings yesterday. It doesn't look like it was too hot, so we're going to look at some of the earnings that's in the calendar for today as well. Earnings season, so we're definitely going to see some volatility in the market. All right. So essentially here we're looking to see this market looks like it wants to push up today, but it's already extended from the move from about 6 o'clock this morning. The market's starting to rise, so we'll definitely be cautious here. The resistance here in the ES, the green line is a resistance line. Those red bands are either support or resistance based on which way the market's going. So here, this was resistance. Break it came back and tested a couple of times. Now it's really should expect some ranging happening here between now and the open, which is going to happen in about 6 minutes. But like I said, I was going to look at some earnings. So let's look at that real quick. It's the calendar for today, November 21st. Again, I think NVIDIA was yesterday. Doesn't look the market looked because when the it doesn't look like the market liked it much because when it came out, I think the market went down. At the time I wasn't actually in front of the computer. Okay, TGX came out yesterday. Target came out and missed big time, down 19%. So NVIDIA came out and was good. It looks like, let's look at the NVIDIA chart real quick. One of the Magnificent Seven, so it's a very, very important stock to keep an eye on. Look at the 30-minute chart here. NVIDIA. Oh yeah, it did kind of tank and recovered because the shaded blue background is aftermarket hours and the beige color background is pre-market. So pre-market, it's up. I explained why the NQ is going higher and the market in general is going higher. So, okay, the earnings were good, but first went down, test that level and go higher. So bullish tone to the market, definitely. See what the market opened in 3 minutes. Let's see what happened. We usually like to wait at least 5 minutes for the market to kind of settle after the open before we take any positions. You can definitely see pullback here when the market opened to go higher. So we'll wait for that. Media target tank yesterday because yeah, this is what happened yesterday here. I guess it was pre-market. They had an earnings pre-market. Tank down. That's ranging. Maybe another leg lower. We'll see. Again, one thing that I failed to mention at the beginning, this is only for education purposes only. Giving you any advice as far as what to buy, what to sell, and when to do it. So this is just me opening up my thought process and my how I look at the market to the whole world. So that's why I'm doing the stream, but it's not for. Please make sure you know what you're doing and understand the dynamics of this market. Even when you do, you still may lose money. So there's no guarantee in this market. Okay, let's look at some more earnings for today. Intuit is having earning later in the day. If it has sun, it's pre-market after hours if it has the crescent moon and the stars. So big company has John Deere having some earnings. I do. BJ is having some earnings this morning. So what's other major company or company that we're familiar with? Gap is having earnings later. Smaller cap companies, except. So I guess the big companies today, we've got John Deere, Baidu, very recognizable name. Warner Music Group Corporation is having. So the market actually just opened a minute ago. Again, as we predicted here, it looks like it's selling off a little bit. It's selling off. That just definitely makes sense. Goodness, I gotta fix this data issue here. It's a daily chart. The ES bottom right. A little lag on the ES here. NQ is fine. MES is fine. Using the ES itself. ES and the Wassel. Having a little bit of a data lag. I gotta try to fix that here. If I can close this daily chart, I don't really use it much, so let me see if I can close that. This sell-off here is definitely was something that we expected because overnight, so we're definitely extended. So look at the ES here. The ES still have like a minute lag on it, but the NQ is fine too. Let me add the Q to my, I have to trade. If we're gonna take a position, might be the NQ at the moment. ES still have like a minute lag. So we'll catch up here, but everything else is working except the ES and the Russell. So it's good to have something like a lag, data lag timer like I do have here. So again, we're looking for a short here on the MNQ. This market is so violent right now. We want to probably, to a violent mode to the downside. We're here at the beginning of the broadcast. I said that the live stream, I said, we got resistance in the NQ. So this band right here. And we should see at least a definitely nice little pullback coming. At this point, it's looking like it might even be a total reversal of everything that happened in the European session. And yes, I'll have a little lag. So everything else is in order here. Now we interested in some shorts in the NQ, but again, we would need a pullback. We can't be chasing this. This would be chasing the NQ right now. Okay. Again, this is a fair value gap here in the 30 minutes, so good the bounce back. Again, this was an area of support as well because this was at one point resistance. Could see, yeah, could see a break here, back to it, and maybe go lower. That's for the NQ. Yes, let me check how much data I have here. I only have 500 bars in here. Maybe I need to reduce the amount of days I have here. Let's put at 10. That could be, yeah, here would be chasing the short. We're not gonna do that. That short happened. If I move this on my Raptor chart here. Again, this was resistance up here for some nice shorts here. But again, 935. Yeah, that could have been 936. Very aggressive selling here. 941. I think we're looking at could have been the flush to the downside, maybe going higher. But we're gonna have to wait until this market maybe give me until like 10 o'clock. One thing we didn't do is looking at news for today. Is there any news that should be aware of? Look at Forex Factory. So supply filter. Okay, we had news at 8:30. Unemployment claims, which usually moves the market just a little bit, not much. We have some PMI news at 9:45. And we have also some other news, European news and Canadian news. All right, crazy. Now the internals are green on the ES. Low VWAP. Could this be the reversal because we did a base right here. The base, yeah, we can't trade this, unfortunately, because we have a little lag here, and I don't want to kill all the charts because one instrument. We're just gonna have to look at trading the MNQ here, down here. That's it. So we have a green background here and the MNQ down here, and the NQ, MNQ, saying that we might be heading a big wick forming here. We're right at the Globex VWAP, so above that, we may want to try long. Ready for, okay, looks like we're moving higher. I'd like to see is a break, yeah. Keep going higher here and then give me a pullback, and then we might engage long, okay. We have an order to go long here. Okay, we are long. So we're targeting 30 points here. And we have a 15-point stop. So we're along the NQ, MNQ. So at this point, I don't have a automatic trailer. I'm going to move my stop manually. Next resistance is up. Now we're probably going to move up to break even here or close to it. But usually we're going to see a pullback toward your entry and see. All right. Again, I'm on a trading one contract, so it's really this is what the market does, comes back toward your entry, tag you out and go your way. So moving your stop really quickly sometimes can be, you may get more break even. So I'm going to time my stop. So meaning I'm going to move it up a few points here. I could even really go to break even at the moment. Yeah, break even, only up 25 points. We're targeting 30. Target, yeah, hit for 30 points. 120 ticks on the MNQ here. Again, when I first look at the market, I say, hey, bullish, but we need a pullback. So that's what's happening right now. Could be another entry right here, but let's wait for that double pullback I talk about all the time. So this is a quick little pullback, and then we may see another one coming this way again, because this is now resistance area here. These two blue lines here should be like a support area. So let's see what happened here. Yeah, if this one comes back and give me a U-turn, then we may engage long again. It's probably not doing it. It's not giving me that deep of a pullback. Is it happening now? Okay. This zone right here, if we get a pullback, we may go higher here. Oh, I missed it. I missed the entry. I clicked my, yeah, because the entry was right at this bar closing at 61 and a half. That's already 71 and a half. No, we're not going to chase this. So we gotta have a quick trigger. Now, you may give us another chance here. Because right now it's kind of ranging in the zone. Another break to the upside here. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, I missed the entry here. Let me see if anybody said anything in the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat. Okay, nobody, no question. Yeah, I missed this entry right here. Let's see. Where's my arrow line? Yeah, this particular bar, I wanted to go when it gives me that pullback toward the zone that I draw back here, saying, hey. But again, we may still get the opportunity and the chance to do so. So let's see if we can come back here again. Yeah, it's a big wick. Yeah, definitely market internals are all green, so we could be looking for some longs. All right, but we need a pullback. We need another pullback. We need a U-turn bar here. Will it be? Again, already up 60 points on the MNQ now. My order got canceled because it gave me a negative bar, so looks like we're getting a deeper pullback. Or could this be the leg down? This is the pullback up. This little up move was the pullback to go. Now they're really selling off hard now. So wait, that's why you don't just jump in one way or the other. Having the NDT allows me to place my orders fairly quickly. This time I didn't click quickly enough. But right now it looks like this was a pullback toward the VWAP. So we may see some higher movement here. We may get another pullback here toward the VWAP. Now this is a zone that was resistance earlier. Yeah, I had some delay issues as well, but ES is getting back in line. So everything is working now as far as the data. Now, when it comes to my order, I use something called the NDT by Right Line Trading. All it does is it allows you to quickly execute your orders. It's like an order entry tool. So I can say I want to buy when it's a bullish bar, or I want to sell when it's a bearish bar, for example, or vice versa. I can say I want to buy when it's a bearish bar, and I want to sell when it's a bullish bar. Now, if what I said doesn't happen, let's say the bullish bar didn't happen. For example, let me add it here to the screen. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna add it to this particular screen here. For example, I have this here. I can say, buy on a up close, which I did earlier, and the bar closed down. The bar closed down, so it just canceled the order. And I can have a market order, limit order, stop limit. I usually go with the stop limit, and I can pick the instrument. The instrument already picked for me here, but I can pick my ATM. The ATM I was using earlier was a one contract ATM. It's giving me 15 point stop and 30 point. So it looks like right now we're going lower. So that's what this is. It is a strategy, but it just allows you to place orders. What was I? ES came back in line here. That's what we wanted to trade. It's ranging here. I think we could see pull down. I missed that. Yeah, we like to see a little pullback toward this bottom here, 33.75. Maybe not gonna get it. We are not going to get it. That's the entry. We missed this one. That's okay. Now, all we can do is wait for a pullback toward this zone here, about 34. If we get a pull back to 34 and a turnaround, that blue line here, then we can see if we can go short here. I'm selling the bar down here. Again, if we got a bullish bar here, close higher, closes at 32.50. The order will automatically cancel itself with the NDT tool by Right Line Trading. Okay, we are short. So we may have a little bit of a lag, but we're at break even. The worst case right now, it's a break even trade. Okay, it's a break even trade here. Hit this pivot here and came back and tagged me out for break even, which is fine. I think right now we're in indecision period here, because when you look at this here, even though we may go lower here, that's okay. It is really okay. Break even trade. Maybe break this pivot. We may go lower. Yeah. It's not clear at the moment. Yeah, it's ranging. Yeah, this is a big support level too here. This I call it the line in the sand, and it's approaching supports. We're gonna stay away for now from entering. Yeah, we may see a little bounce right here. Or it may just blow through it. Yeah, we're getting some lower movement on the NQ as well. So which tells me, hey, we're going lower. We need a pullback to engage short. This was a nice support zone. So this little bounce here, it's normal. We'll get this little double pullback before we go lower, which would be if you use this pullback, came back down, give you another one this way. So, but we may not, because this market looks like it wants to run away to the downside now. Definitely wouldn't be surprised here that we see some higher prices, but it looks like the double pullback's happening here. Definitely don't feel comfortable going long. I'm going short here because we're right at the support. So we might see some higher prices instead of, because institutional money is trying to push it higher, but it's not clear at the moment. Because it's not clear, I'm going to stay away. You know, when it's not clear, stay away. It's a better position to be flat than try to anticipate a move and be wrong. It's better to be right than try to be first. It's ranging right now. There's a couple pivots right here. We'll have to break them and test them from the other side for me to go short. But here, this is definitely a long possibility as well, because we test that support 3 times. 1, 2, 3. A bullish bar here on the median Renko bar could say, hey, we might go higher. But overall, this market is a bearish market this morning. From the open, yeah, market is selling off. Yeah, it's a lower move again. Now after the break of the support, give us a pullback here. Maybe not. Maybe this could have been a stop run. If you sell down here, we'll go short. Yeah, we'll go short here. There you go. Again, we're trying to. We have an ATM that will quickly move our stop at 10 ticks in profit. Okay, we got the first target moving. It's trailing our stop here. We got stopped out. All right. So far, we got 3 trades in, 2 winners, 2 full winners. I mean, one of them is a half a winner because I'm gonna call it 2/3 of a winner because we took two contracts on the first target and one. No, half a winner because I was trading two contracts on this one. So basically 1 full winner, the winner we hit the first target, and the second trade was a break-even trade. At this moment, we really kind of feel like we're in a position of, hey, we're ahead here, so we're not gonna looking to get entries. I mean, we always look to get entries when the odds are line up in our favor. Yeah, this is definitely, as we look at the left side here, on the right side of my screen on the top right, this could have been the stop run. They got some people short down here, and now they're reversing it. So long here may not be a bad thing, but we gotta wait. We will have to wait. So we have some gray background here, meaning there's some disagreement in the higher, the different bar sizes. Now, if you're looking at this, if you're trading trend lines, we always want to look at the market from different perspective. This trend line here, this market right at it. So if it breaks to the upside, we'll probably favor the long, but at this point, it's a resistance point. That's why we're having this fight here. If the market goes higher from here, we would not be surprised at all. Internals are green. Let me take a look at the market in general. I mean, we have this is a fairly green map. And we have some big companies that are down, but fairly green map here. If you go higher from here, definitely would not be a surprise. But it's too early to tell. We are definitely at support here. So in between the major support and a trend line resistance, we should see this little back and forth here for a while until we see to push one way or the other. Let me see if the chat has any questions. Yeah, no questions here. If I was looking to see, okay, which side might win this little fight going on here, I would say the Bulls probably gonna win here. Yeah. Now, break this trend line. We would need to see a little pullback. Green background. I might take one more trade here, and then we're gonna call it the day as far as taking trades. If we don't have any questions, we might end the stream a little early today. Again, we would need to see a little pullback here for us to go long. Because going long in here basically would be, I don't want to say gambling, but it would be to high, it was a much more higher risk trade than it is now. Now we see, okay, this market deciding to move higher. Now it's a matter of, now that blue line could be resistance. So it's breaking it. So, and it's approaching that resistance zone as well now. 3/4 penny order there would have made sense, but again, you just don't know. We would want to see like a clear pullback here for us to go along, but it's not giving it to us. And also, we had the Globex VWAP, we had that zone, that blue line. So we're gonna see, we might see a little rejection here. Or it may just blow up past it. So let's see. Same thing happened here in the NQ. They took the low of the session and they reversed it. So let's wait for the pullback here to see if we can go long on the ES. All right, they keep pushing higher here. Definitely not going long at this juncture because market, the move up is kind of extended here from this base, and we're clearly at resistance. I don't like to trade counter trend, or sometimes I do, but I don't really like it. But really, this was a more like a short than a long at this juncture. Again, if you scalp, you definitely get a couple ticks here. Definitely need to, a pullback here so we could engage long. But the market, when you look at it, we had a lot of movement, but we're still early. It's only 45 minutes since the stock market opened at 9:30, so it's only 10:16. So there's plenty of time for us to engage. Again, if we stop trading right now, would be good because we had so far a pretty successful day. So that's why we're going to be very selective here in our entries. If we're going to take an entry, it has to be really fit all the criteria, really. This is the RTH VWAP here. So yeah, that's nice selling in that zone. Let's see if we're going to find this, get this little double pullback I talk about all the time. Come back here and go higher. Will this happen? Only time will tell. But we're above the Globex VWAP. We definitely have resistance. We're hitting that massive fair value gap on the 9 minute. So still has resistance, but momentum is definitely to the upside at the moment. Yeah, I think this could have been the pullback here, but we're right at VWAP though. We're right around VWAP, so the Globex VWAP at least, it's still kind of iffy here. And then we made a lower high than this high, so from here, so technically the structure is still down. Again, the blue background, light blue. Yeah. Again, here would have been a nice long, but again, it wasn't clear. So when it's not clear, you stay away. Yeah, got a green background right now. Things are lining up to the upside, definitely. Now, let's get a couple negative bars here. If we can get a couple bearish bars and then a U-turn, we'll go long. It's kind of really close to this resistance. A little higher risk trade, but I think it can make it. Let's see. Do we have any? Okay. No comments in the chat. The reason why I want to enter the market after a pullback, I want the pullback to be behind me. Like right now we see some movement to downside. Now if we get about this one. Yeah, if it closed down now, it's going to cancel the order. That's what the NDT does. See, I didn't get sucked into that long here. Again, so the structure was still down. So makes sense that we're getting a sell-off here now too. Now, an entry here definitely would have been on break even and at least hit my first target. So by the moment, it looks like we're going lower. Yeah, definitely trend is down at the moment. Well, we should expect here to see a pullback to the other way. Patience pays in trading. Now we're at that support again. Over here, it bounced. I mean, there was a little fight here, then it went higher. That's going to be the case here. Where it goes higher from here. Could be. Okay. Then market is kind of in between here. I'm not sure. So pivot here, pivot over here on the top left. I'm looking at this chart here. It's too close to it for me to take a short. The short probably could have been over here at 25 and a half, but just too close to it. Not in the form. As a matter of fact here, if we get something above this, pivot 28 and a quarter, probably go higher. But obviously a break of 20 and a half could mean that we're going lower. Yeah. The Raptor just gave us a sell signal. Yeah, we're definitely lower than 20 and a half right now. Now will we get a pullback? No, we won't. Pushing lower. Yeah, I'd like to see a pullback here. If I were to take a short. Looks like we're making a new low in both the NQ and the S&P, right? Like for example, here we got a buy signal on the Raptor here. We would never go long here. A resistance, trend clearly down. Definitely there's some buying going on here, but I think those buyers might get crushed. So we're gonna go with a short order here. See if we can get to this first target. Let's see. I think this will be our last trade for the day, regardless of the outcome. Okay, we got first target here. Can we get to the second target? 5 points on the ES here. 5.5 points. Sorry. No, 5 points, yeah. 17.5 to 12. No, yeah, I was right. 5.5 points. Can we get down there? Looks like we are going to get down there. There you go. Target failed. So, all in all, basically you got a 4 for 4 today. Sound like I'm at Wendy's. Can I get a 4 for 4? My kids when they were little, they still do actually. When they were younger, they really liked the 4 for 4 at Wendy's. Then they went and said, well, you know what? Now we're getting older. We want the biggie bag. So yes, definitely not a bad day trading. With 3 winners and one break even. So we'll take that any day. If there are no more questions in the chat, no comment, probably gonna end. It's 10:30. I know it's a little early, but we end it pretty soon here. All right. With that said, no questions, no comments. I'm gonna end the stream for today. Thank you for watching. Watch the replay. Typically a day later, whenever the video is available for me to download it, I'll edit it, take out the silences, and put it back up, and you can watch the replay and basically the highlights. All the times I was talking, because sometimes I was silent, so I'm gonna remove those pauses and silences and put it back up as a regular video. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Please share with your fellow traders or aspiring traders, and definitely want to build a community of traders helping traders, because trading can be definitely a lonely endeavor, and we want to make sure that we can help each other climb this mountain called trading. Again, as a recap, we had 4 trades. One in the MNQ, got 60 points on that one. 30 points on that one, sorry, which is 120 ticks. And we only traded the MNQ because the NQ was lagging at the time. No, sorry, the ES was lagging at the time. Then the ES got back in line. It's not lagging anymore. And I got the lag timer here. Definitely very helpful. It's a free tool with Neuro Street. So you can add it to your analyzer as a column where you can see how fast what's your lag time. Let's say I'm in a VPS here. When things are working right, my lag time is really, really low because I'm basically near the exchange in Chicago. So, or at least I'm in the Chicago area. So it's really fast. So 1 gig. So then we went short the ES, I believe. Short the right here. And we got stopped out, break even, as you can see. Short at 29.5. And one of my contracts was 29.25. The other one at 29.5. So this is a scratch trade right here. Then we went short here. The first target got hit. And second contract, we got break even on it. Now, when we're looking at this, we say, yeah, you know what? Either if it breaks above this, we're probably going to go long, but we'll never get the pullback we wanted. And he hit this resistance area. We're very cautious here to go long. Now, in that second pullback, have we gone long, we'll probably at least make the first target. Then, clearly, things started to shift to the downside. We waited for a pullback after the break of this support area. Wait for the pullback to it. Went short, and we got both targets. So 10:35 on a Thursday, November 1st, 2024. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Take care. God bless. Catch up with you guys later tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. We'll be going live around 9 o'clock and trade the last day of the week. With that said, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.